Record. It's the record button. Then what happened today?
So the Bears just won. In overtime, Robbie Gould kicked a field goal to win the game against the New Orleans Saints.
Robbie Gould,
Robbie
the kicker
Gould.
of the Bears,
Yes,
won in overtime versus the Saints.
very much so.
It's delicious.
It is.
You know what else is delicious?
What?
UFC fighters, and it's not so delicious when they get washed up.
Oh, no.
Let's talk about a couple. Check it out. Who you got? Who's washed up to you?
To me, people are saying Chuck Liddell are washed up.
True story. People tell me Matt Hughes is washed up.
True story.
No, not true. All right, what about Chuck Liddell? Who's this Chuck Liddell you speak of?
Chuck Liddell. He is born from Santa Barbara, California. He's fighting out of San Luis Obispo, California. He's 38 years old, 6'2", weight 205 pounds. His MMA record is 21-5, 0 ties.
All right, wow, that's amazing.
His strengths are he's an excellent striker, knockout power, well-rounded grappler, and has excellent takedown defense.
Well, that's amazing. Because you know what? Matt Hughes was born in Hillsboro, Illinois, fighting out of Hillsboro, Illinois. Alumni of Eastern Illinois University. I mean, there's great people like your John Malkovich, fucking Matt Hughes.
Chase Beebe.
Chase Beebe, I think, still goes to school. Clay French either still goes to school or graduated. And Tony Romo, yeah, there you go, Tony Romo. So Eastern Illinois University, it's legit, check it out. He went to school there. He's 35 years old now, 5'9", fights in the 170-pound weight division. It's the welterweights. Got a record, 43-7. Takedowns all day, every day. That's what he knows, and that's what he does. He has just wrestling abilities. He's not really known for his striking, but he can take you to the floor and impose vicious ground and pound with brutal fucking strength. And he is the most dominant welterweight fighter in UFC history, undisputed. What about Chuck Liddell? What's he got?
Chuck Liddell, something about his career, his UFC career. He has his first loss, his only loss by submission, was to Jeremy Horn in UFC 19. He continued after that with a 7-fight win streak, to where he then lost to Randy Couture. After his second career loss to Randy Couture, he went on another 7-fight win streak. Chuck lost his next 2 fights to Rampage Jackson and Keith Jardine. He proceeded to beat Vanderlei Silva, but recently had a career upset by losing to Rashad Evans, who is the only person ever to knock out Chuck Liddell in UFC history.
That sounds amazing, huh?
Yes.
What about when Chuck Liddell got beat by Quentin Jackson over in Pride? What about that?
I said UFC.
Well, I mean, it's an overall MMA record. What's he got? Like, what's his record?
Not quite sure.
You're not quite sure? You got his notes right there.
His MMA record is 21-5.
21-5. But he lost what? 4 times in the octagon? And once in Pride?
5 times in the octagon.
If he has a 5-loss record, right?
Yeah.
Because that one loss on his total record happened in Pride, which Quentin Jackson is in the UFC now. You know what I'm talking about. So.
Yeah.
Okay. So he's lost a top-quality competition.
Yes, he has.
Much like Matt Hughes. Matt Hughes got 7 losses on his record, right? Most recent, coming off of just brutal domination from Thiago Alves, picked him apart, landed a beautiful flying knee, just crumpled him up. Matt Hughes tore some kind of ligament in his knee, and just pretty much fucked him up, you know. He lost to George St. Pierre twice, lost to B.J. Penn by rear naked choke. He gave up the 170-pound belt for that. But he's just beaten a who's list of fighters. Chris Liddell. Chris Liddell's a badass all day, every day to the bone.
Right.
Chris Liddell. All right, yeah. We got GSP. He beat him. He beat B.J. Penn, right? He's beaten Sean Shirk. He beat Frank Trigg twice, both times by rear naked choke. He's got underrated submissions. I mean, he's beaten Carlos Newton, just a beast of a man, beat him twice. He also lost twice to Dennis Hallman by submissions, like in the first minute and a half of fights. Yeah, Dennis Hallman has Matt Hughes' number. But he's a beast of a man, and he is by far no means washed up. He's had some losses, but who hasn't? You can't hop off the bandwagon of the most dominant welterweight of all time just because he loses a fight here and there, and maybe he's getting older. It happens. But you can say Chuck Liddell's more washed up because he got knocked the fuck out by Rashad Evans, a wrestler.
Oh, whatever.
A wrestler.
Evans was so much quicker.
Yeah, a quicker, younger man because fucking Chuck Liddell's losing his touch. Getting rusty. He's painting his toenails too much, man.
Oh, whatever.
Yeah. Calcium deposits.
He may paint his toenails, but he's not washed up.
I guess not. No, he is. He's washed up. Compared to Matt Hughes, who is just still... All right, I'm fixing Matt Hughes versus Matt Serra, right?
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe in Chicago,
maybe.
right? Maybe. Please, let's go UFC. Do something. You know you can do it. That's who I want to see him fight next. If he can't beat Matt Hughes, I'm going to say he's not washed up. He just lost to another world-class fighter. And it happens. Maybe he needs to go on coach and coach at his gym at Team Hughes, I believe it's called. Or no, don't quote me on that. It's in Granite City, Illinois, the new training facility with Matt Hughes. Yeah. It's legit. People are going to go there all day, every day. Who wants to go to San Luis Obispo and go kickboxing with Chuck Liddell?
Slow Kickboxing Academy. Come on. It's legit.
Whatever. I go to the Midwest all day, every day and grind it out. Champions.
Wasn't it Matt Hughes who said he may even retire?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't listen to that hearsay.
Yeah, whatever.
No, I don't.
It was.
Whatever. So you're saying Matt Hughes just based on what? He's not even old as Chuck Liddell. Chuck Liddell's 38. Yeah, he's 35. I mean, 38's my favorite number. Chuck Liddell, it's awesome, but you're old compared to Matt Hughes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you have like a beer gut with a six-pack on it. It's creepy. Matt Hughes is just like fucking little farm boy strong, you know what I'm saying? Beast of a man with cauliflower ears to die for.
So you said you wanted to see Matt Hughes fight who again?
Matt Serra, the man who upset Georges St. Pierre.
I'd like to see Chuck Liddell go against Randy Couture, number 4, again.
That's pointless. Why? Because Chuck Liddell's beat him twice already. He's knocked him out.
So?
So what? They're going to move up to heavyweight? Will they go with naturally stronger, and Liddell is still just going to pick him apart, knock him the fuck out?
Why not?
Why? And who wants to pay? See that again? The Germans?
Maybe. Let's take it to Germany.
Whatever. I'd go to Germany. I would. If it was good, I'd go. Just
Maybe.
saying.
What about Anderson Silva? I mean, I know Anderson Silva's the faster of the two.
Oh, okay. Okay. Versus Chuck Liddell?
Versus Chuck Liddell.
Oh, Anderson Silva. I'm sorry, Chuck Liddell.
Well, I don't know. It'd be, I mean, if Anderson Silva tries to take it to the ground, I think Chuck Liddell's going to have the sprawl.
He's going to have the sprawl, but you know what? You can sprawl and a man can still just jump up and pull guard on you and take you down, use his Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt and break your arm.
You can, yeah.
It's happened. Yeah. Ultimate Fight Night. That just happened. That dude broke his arm. Oh, it's crazy. Corey Hill broke his shin out for 18 months.
It was a sick night. It was.
That was. Wild night. Great night of fights for a good cause.
It was. Make your donations. You still can for the next week.
Do it. Link in the sidebar. To the left, to the left. Yep. All right, so basically, based on those points and those points alone, I say Chuck Liddell more washed up than Matt Hughes.
I say Matt Hughes more washed up than Chuck Liddell.
And you're wrong. And since you're wrong, you have to go turn off the camera.
Sure.
You can do it, yeah.
No, you do.
I turn it on. You got to turn it on.
No.
Did I have 2 beers in my hand? I can't.
One beer.
I can't.
It's one beer.
But it's like handfuls of beers. You know what I'm saying?
We'll just let the timer run.
We can't just let the timer run out. What are we going to do? Just
Stay
keep
classy.
talking more random shit about this fucking... Who wins in a fight? All right, just...
Stay classy,
All right,
San
here we
Diego.
go. Yeah, you should stay... No, here we go. Here, talk about this real quick. We'll get back here. Just let me go for the timer on that. You tell me I didn't record. I'm going to fucking kill you. It's still recording. Thank you. I love you. We're just...